Have you guys noticed a huge uptick in the amount of love, in the amount of dick sucking for Asian culture? Now, not all Asian culture, as it only seems to be Japan and Korea. That's for a very, very specific reason. Now, I live in Australia. Now, Australia, the country itself, I made a video about Australia. Australia kind of sucks. But what it is essentially the most civilized, the most first world country that is geographically the closest to Asia. Look at a map, you've got Australia and it's basically surrounded by Asia. It's a Western country, it's a white people country right in the center of Asia. So I am influenced by a lot of Asians. I meet Asians every day. They're everywhere, swarming the place, out there keeping it real. Now I get access to all sorts of Asian cultures: Chinese, Indians, Vietnamese, Philippines, Malaysians, Thais, Koreans, Japanese. And there's a huge reason why everybody loves Japan and Korea, and all the other Asian countries can go get fucked. Now, keeping it real, Japan and Korea are the most civilized, the most advanced, the most friendly, the most open-minded out of all the Asian countries out there. Which is why, if you're a gated community apple tart, you just love Japan and you love Korea. Because if you went to the other Asian countries, if you went to the Philippines, if you went to Vietnam, it's literally the third world. The people are riding animals in the streets. There's literally animals in the streets. People grow coconuts and shit. Electricity, refrigeration, modern medicine, all these sorts of things are kind of nice, but they're not really needed in places like the Philippines. People down there absolutely keep it very fucking real. In my personal experience, I gotta say, out of all the Asian people in the cultures, Indians and Chinese are by far the worst. They're the scummiest, they're the most dick suckiest, the most spineless, the most annoying, and just generally just the worst type of Asian people and culture to be surrounded by. This doesn't mean that absolutely everyone from these countries is just an annoying retard, but most of them are. But anyway, back to the surprising amount of love for Japan and Korea. Now, you've been seeing a lot of social media, influencers, artists, actors, YouTubers, whoever, all sucking Japanese and Korean dick. It's for a very good reason. They're all shilling Korean cosmetics, Pokemon cards, anime. This shit is so kawaii. And you can tell that they don't give two fucking shits about Pokemon cards or anime, but they're just hawking that fucking shit like they love it, and they've been loving it since forever. Like, how many social media people have you seen with a fucking Pokemon card hanging around their neck on a necklace? Now, all of these shills, what they're trying to do is they're trying to expand their viewership, get more subs, get more subscribers, get more followers, all that sort of bullshit. And they've already tapped into normal people. They've already got all the normal people viewers. So another untapped community, another untapped market are the anime people and small children. These are the only two types of people that kind of like a Japanese culture, Japanese entertainment. And even Gen Z, a surprising amount of Zoomers absolutely and seriously like anime, Pokemon, Japanese shit. Absolutely no one is shilling Filipino pineapples or Vietnamese coconuts or Indian fucking spices. Everyone is shilling anime, everyone is shilling manga, and Korean beauty products because everybody wants the Korean money, the Japanese money, and the rich people who are associated with these cultures and these products. And nobody wants to go to fucking Cambodia. Everybody wants to go to the Japanese noodle bar, the sushi bar, or the Korean kimchi spot. And no one wants to go to the Malaysian fucking village where people don't even wear shoes and they have a fucking well that you have to pump water out of the ground with. And whenever I see a grown-ass man like vibing Pokemon or vibing Korean shit, it's the saddest thing I've ever seen. It doesn't get much more fake, much more synthetic, much more of a shill than that. Now, the mistake a lot of Westerners make, a lot of apple tards make, is that they go to places like Japan and they go to Korea and they expect to be like welcomed with open arms, like as the saviors, as something special, because they're like the white dude or the black dude amongst all these Asian people. Now, this is true to a tiny, tiny amount, but most Asian people, just like most other regular people throughout the world, I mean, we want to better ourselves. We want more money, more fame, more status, more whatever. We just want more. And as soon as the Asian people realize that you can't do anything for them, you'll be surprised at how quickly they stop returning your messages. Now, I get this all the time. I get a lot of Asian people whenever they meet me. They don't say it, but they're always thinking, oh, he's white, he's smart, oh. And it's like, nah, I'm just a regular person. You could be a totally normal person that got fucked over by the system and still be white and smart. Just because you're white and maybe intelligent doesn't actually mean anything. Anyway, back to why we're seeing all this shilling for Japan and Korea. And it's because all of these influencers, all these artists, all of these social media people, all these celebrity people, they need to expand their markets. They need new viewers. They need new subscribers. They need new followers. So they need to expand to new areas, new markets, and that is particularly Japanese culture or Korean culture, because they're the markets, they're the communities, they've got the sort of people that might like what they're putting out. Plus, they're also nice, safe, gated community type peoples, type cultures that ain't gonna cause a fuss. Whereas if you went down to the streets of the Philippines and you went around spinning like an aeroplane and doing all of your pride and diversity shit, there is a very high likelihood that you will literally get shot, because they keep it absolutely fucking real down there. And back home in the Western world, your new markets, Zoomers, alphas, whatever, some of them may definitely be into Pokemon cards, manga, hentai, Elden Ring, and that sort of crap. The alphas and the Zoomers definitely aren't into premium Vietnamese coconut water. And if you're a failing or desperate social media starlet, you will do absolutely anything to keep building that fan base, to keep maintaining that fan base and getting more and more and more, including saying how much you like absolutely fucking retarded shit designed for small children.